Hi, Michelle here from Straw-Bearie.com, and I'm a teacher, I'm a crafter, and I'm a DIYer. And today's subject is something that's very important, and it is how to make a lockdown bucket for a classroom. This is something that we don't want to think about, but it's always better to be prepared and never need it than for the unthinkable to happen and not be prepared. First of all, I want to let you know that I did consult with some of my local law enforcement about things that I should put in my bucket. So the first thing that I have is a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket. I have put Mrs. Jett's emergency bucket on the side. I just made this with my die cutting machine, but you could always just use a marker or something to label your bucket. The first thing I'm going to put into my bucket is a tarp. This tarp is just an inexpensive tarp from Harbor Freight, and I'm going to put it kind of around the walls of the side of the bucket. The tarp can be used as a privacy shelter in case somebody needs to use the restroom. It could also be used as a litter if you need to carry somebody out who has been injured. The next thing I'm going to put in my bucket would be a hammer, and this is to knock out any windows if you need to escape from your classroom and you have windows that don't open. While I'm putting the hammer in, I'm putting in some paper towels because it just kind of fits really well together. And the paper towels, of course, would be to clean up anything, any kind of messes that you might have. The next thing I'm going to put in is some kitty litter. I just got this from Dollar Tree, and the kitty litter is in case you need to turn your bucket into a toilet. I also have some trash bags. So the trash bags can go around the outside of the bucket to also help with the cleanliness of it being a toilet. I have some wasp and hornet killer. Why? Because this shoots up to 20 feet. And if I have an active shooter in my room and I want to defend myself, what better than spraying wasp and hornet killer into somebody's eyes who's trying to shoot at me, and I can still be 20 feet away. Make sure you keep your bucket in a safe, secure location so the kids don't get a hold of this at any other time. The only time you would ever pull this out would be in an active shooter type of situation. Next, I have a small first aid kit, but I also have these two items. So this is blood clotting gauze in case there is a major injury, and this is a tourniquet in case there's a major injury. Now, my school district has been great and wonderful, and they have given all of our teachers stop the bleed training. So you do want to make sure that the teacher has stop the bleed training to use these items in case necessary. Again, we don't want to talk about this. We don't want this to happen, but we want to be prepared. I also have some duct tape, and the duct tape would help hold the tarp together. I have some toilet paper for toilet paper. I have a flashlight. And then I have one of these cheap little lights that you can get from Harbor Freight because they can shine in different ways, and that can help in a really dark classroom. I have some mints or some hard candies in case I have a diabetic student. I have a Sharpie. It can come in handy in an emergency situation to write on walls, people, whatever. Law enforcement might be able to use this to help mark things and to triage people. So a Sharpie is a good idea. And then finally, last of all, I have some snacks and some water. And hopefully we're not going to need snacks and water, that we won't be in there that long. But cleaning up with the water as well, that could come in handy. Once I have everything in my bucket, like I said, I really don't want them to drink the water because then they might have to use the bucket. Put the lid on, put it in a safe and secure location in the classroom where the students aren't getting to it, but where it's easy enough for the teacher to get to in an emergency situation, maybe underneath the teacher's desk or someplace like that. If you are a teacher, I hope that you will create one of these lockdown buckets. If you are a parent of a child, I hope that you will prepare one of these maybe for your child's teacher. Please share this video with everyone you know. Help spread the word so that we can all be prepared if the worst happens. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Toodles.